Welcome back to part 2 of Pikmin 2. So last time we got the reds, whites and purples. So almost the colours of the Union Jack. And we unlocked the 3 main areas that we'll be going to before we complete the debt. After we complete the debt, the 4th one will open up. But since we haven't been here before, we'll head to the perplexing pool so we can obtain the yellows. Let's hope my aim's on point today, and I don't end up losing another single Pikmin to a Bulbul. A dwarf Bulbul. Actually no, it was a Sheargrub, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a Sheargrub. I think it was a male Sheargrub. Not a Shearwig or any other enemy. Still? Ah yeah, the purples and whites are now together. Unfortunately, we can't do the cloning glitch. Not that we'd be able to very easily anyway. We don't have 100 in this menu. Still, we are wanting to get all of our whites. And I'm going to take out 15 purples. Almost no need to have any more of them. And well, I suppose the rest of them could be reds. But I reckon I should have 10 less reds? I usually go in with less whites anyway, so this has thrown my count all off. But from here, we can see the yellows. And there's some Shearwigs off to the right of the starting area, which I want to deal with now, rather than when treasures come back. So just about here. There they are. And this one. Got them all. Not a single Pikmin went in the mouths. Here we go. Oh, it almost ate a white. That would have been bad for it. Ooh, eggs. There's another one. Yeah, 3 eggs. I think that's because we got here at the earliest possible point. Whereas if we got here later, things would be different. So this is going to be the second area that I actually complete. Or will it be? Do I want all of the upgrades before I head into that cave? Not the one that I just passed, but you know the one. If you've seen any Pikmin gameplay before, you'll probably have heard of that cave. I just need to get all my Pikmin up there, except for one white, because the scales are slightly broken. Well, it's more of an oversight than a glitch or anything, so... But anyway, if you get a white, this also works for any other kind of Pikmin, you throw it and whistle it quickly, if it'll actually respond to your whistle. Oh, wait. Oh, that worked. Yeah, you can just do that, and have all of your Pikmin up here instead of just everyone except one. And that snitch bug was too high up for us, and somehow didn't go down to a purple being thrown out. But it did with a white. How does that work? There should be a second snitch bug just over there. You can see its shadow just there. But from here, what we can do is grab all 40 reds, use a spicy spray, and just spam throw onto the fiery ball box. It shouldn't be able to eat a single Pikmin, and we're all good. Don't need that. Thankfully, that's yellow. I need them. Anyway, these whites can now be put on this wall. I am actually not going to spicy them up. I am going to take everyone else to work against these 2 enemies that are just here. The reds are now just as powerful as the purples. And just throw some purples on there. And here is our first growth. I don't actually know what it is. Either way, it's suffocating the plants beneath. So we are going to put all of our reds on that, and our purples on this bridge. Switch back to Olimar, just check on progress. Ooh, 2/3 of the way. That's starting to go down, and the bridge is being built. I should probably get those out of the way, actually. Yeah, that's going to take a very roundabout path, because this isn't Pikmin 4. I'm also going to take that. Okay, they should be far enough away. And I forgot that's 7 Pikmin in this game. The wall's down, so what we can do from here is grab the yellows. They don't need to be on screen, as long as they're loaded in. Here is our 4th Pikmin type. Honestly, I feel like purples should have been introduced later and have a different... well, wait for the globes. The globe hemispheres. Anyway, grab the rest of our yellows. Start building up their numbers. Hit both flowers. And the yellow. Whoops. 1 yellow. 2 more whites. Last yellow on that, because both of them went for the single pellet. Switch back. And those are being eaten. Great. Ah, great. I'm not going to get that, am I? The Whisker Pillar ate one of the berries. Not yet. Don't grab the berries just yet. We need to wait for this bridge to be built. Also, some of my Pikmin are missing. Where are they? Oh yeah, they were carrying the fiery blowhog. They're going around that path now. We'll meet up with them again in just a moment. We need this bridge built now. Here we go. Grab all berries. And these. And we can hear the reds in the background. But now that we have 100 in the field, we still don't have enough, do we? Do I have 15 yellows? I have exactly 15 yellows. Perfect. Not purple. I need a red on that. There we go. It's still difficult for me to see exactly which Pikmin type I'm carrying. There's our first berry, of the bitter variety. And we'll be quickly getting 8 others, because one of them got eaten. My purple juice. Black currants. Well, apple and blackcurrant. Let's get that Whisker Pillar off. We don't need any extra reds. Today's all about the yellows. I suppose I'll wait for the rest of these to finish. And I'm actually going straight for a treasure instead of building up even more of an army. Because we have 15 yellows that can all be thrown up there, just to make this first section slightly easier, and then swarm in a few different directions. They actually made this puzzle a little easier compared to the Pikmin 1 variant with the UV lamp. Nice, it got it. Okay, that's one. And now that's down, we can swap out for some whites. And half the whites on that. Whoops, threw a couple extras, doesn't really matter. Actually, I can have... oh great, yellow. Any more yellows on that? I don't see any more yellows. Still, what we can do now is put away 10 extra reds, because they are severely outclassed here. And we have enough berries. Hang on, how many whites do we have now? Perfect, 10. Yellows. Just throw 5 or 6 on that, and then 5 or 6 on the other side. There's the lid. I'm not even sure what it is for myself. Oh, that Pikmin decided to join us again. There we go. There's the 10th berry as well. Cutscenes. You might be able to hear me in the background pressing A and B at the same time. On the Wiimote. Anyway, we have the bottle opener down. It is actually possible to get some, like a single purple thrown up there, if done just right. Oh, great. One treasure, I whistled it in the most awkward spot, didn't I? Ah, there we go. Everyone got through. Right, okay. Got to make sure they're on there without it. Oh, wait, did it just get pushed because it was so close to the wall? Okay, just both sides. There we go. Okay, that's on its way back now. Three on there. One on you. One on the whisker pillar. And 10 on the fiery ball blocks. Right, this should be a little bit quicker. And hopefully we'll be able to make it to our cave that we want. Not the one that we passed, but a different cave. One that will help in the one that we passed. Well, the Citadel of Spiders just there is, well, not really all that useful. Also, hey, I actually got all 3 pellets just in a line right here. I didn't even realise that. Right, all of these things will despawn. And I actually need to head this way. I started going in the wrong direction. But we have all the Pikmin we need, and as long as none of them decide to go under the bridge, we should be fine. 92 in the field. I might need to use some spicy sprays for this, for the rest of the day. But I will also break open all 3 eggs. Okay, nothing. Other than some nectar. Okay, we have all of the Pikmin out in the field that we can. These 30 whites will help carry stuff just that little bit faster. And we have 25 yellows in the field, filling in for the extra 5 from the purples. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need that nectar. That's just wasting extra time that could be spent on that wall. Quickly. Yeah, I can use this nectar instead. Get down here. 2. Oh yeah, don't have the upgrade yet. Okay, we have everyone else, and I just need to be careful around that Wollihop. And it is actually called that in this version, because I'm from Britain. I am British. So this is a PAL version of the game. You can probably tell that I'm British because of my accent. And okay, we're already a third of the way down. We've slowed down again. spicy them up again. So I need this down before we get to hurry up time. And I need to not get very close to that. Nearly there. Here we go. Right, everyone's safe. There's a honey wisp just here. Okay, not even spicy or bitter spray. Anyway, this is the Glutton's kitchen. Or is it the Plunder Palace? Either way, they're kind of the same thing. Same base for a cave, same theme. Except this one's dark. And has a bull bear on one of the later floors. And we only have 15 purples to deal with them. So let's just clear this floor. Great, some of these are going to get withered. Okay, and we have the rest of these Pikmin to help pick up the bodies of our enemies. And defeat that bulldog back there. Huh, I threw the perfect amount for both of them. Well, almost. There we go. Everything has been picked up. Thing is, if we get too many enemy bodies too early, we will likely end the day too early on one of the later areas. Unless we're in a cave. If we're in a cave and we complete the debt, not much happens until we leave. Unless we leave our treasure behind. In which case the debt doesn't get repaid at all, and we kind of have to do it all over again. Oh, reds. Need yellows. Got a treasure just up here. The yellow's got thrown up there. Okay, we can leave that behind. And we may actually need our purples. So I'm going to grab everyone else. Hope the bread bugs don't go after anyone. Right, nothing up there this time. Ah, there it is. Cloak and burn it just there. Thankfully, this cave almost is the same every time. Well, this sub-level. Right, share grubs. 10 on that. Compelling cookie, or is that from the submerged castle? Imperative cookie. Some kind of cookie. Oh. There we go. Just waiting on that one now. Also, the bread bug is kind of locked onto trying to get that male share grub. I say that and he just disengages. He gave up. Survival container. And that is all treasure on this floor. Lettuce leaves. And continue going deeper. And it's this floor. The electricity! I should probably remove the electric anodes, or whatever they are. Anodes and cathodes. Okay, that's that one. Also, we have an anode beetle. 2 of them. And Mittites. That works. And plenty of nectar. And I probably should have left some of those bodies. Oh, it doesn't matter. We got some. I think this bread bug may have actually grabbed one of the treasures. How dare you give up? Or it might have been the other one that's in the background just there. Pretty sure these guys heal when they actually go underground, so need to be careful about that. Okay, where's he going? Right, he's also going to pick up the body. This time he actually succeeded. Breadbug damaged. Breadbug defeated. Alright, I heard a treasure. I'm actually going to convert 5 reds into yellows, because we have loads of reds. And they're not exactly all too useful. Plus I want some more yellows for the next cave. Though not too many, because of the boss. And what we can immediately do is just bloom them. Quickly bloom Pikmin. And grab whatever's available. Don't know if I'm going to get 1 or 2 days done today. Probably 2 actually. But the second area is very long, so I may have to cut it into 2 sections. Yeah, whites are actually just as powerful as yellows and blue Pikmin in this this particular game. Hang on, where did the treasure go? I'm going to take the purples into this section with all the electricity because these guys are really good at attacking. And I think I see a... yeah, Puffy Blowhog. And I found both treasures. Where are you going? Let's just take him down with all these whites. There we go. Did end up losing a couple of flowers. Yeah, sometimes Pikmin don't take the best pathing options. I should probably use yellows for both of these. I'm sure it won't matter and hurt us in the end. I'm actually going to take 10 off there and throw them on that one. Yeah, I easily made it past. No bad pathing this time. And I'm going to just punch this egg until it breaks. There we go. Just nectar. Okay, fine. Right. I'll be waiting by the exit, and Louis should have grabbed the purples. Having purples doesn't slow an object down. Only speeds them up very slightly. Still, that's an extra couple of treasures from this floor. We didn't complete the floor entirely. Just, well, grabbing the treasures really, and defeating whatever was in our way. Those 2 bread bugs. And our beetles that were back here. Still, we don't need to clear absolutely everything. So, let's continue. Sub-level 4. Right, let's hope I don't get a really bad spawn. Okay, good, that's the bread bug. bread bug will be our friend slightly on this sub-level. Because of one thing, I see its footsteps creating dust. I'm going to dismiss everyone. Grab the purples. And... oh, it killed the purple. Well, looks like I'll be grabbing some extras. I am not resetting. It killed three Pikmin, and at least one of them was yellow. Also, no bitter spray in return. That would have been wonderful to have. But the bitter spray that I harvested did actually come in handy. Grab it. We can now defeat the bread bugs. There is either one or two more treasures on this floor, and we're going to need to find out where they are. It killed two of my purples. Okay, what's going on there? Just grab hold of it immediately, and there's the other treasure. Need my yellows for that. Let's hope it didn't grab all of them. One too many. Pretty sure that's only like 8. Let's grab hold. Through 10. Yeah, it's 8. No, you will not get away with it. At least the bread bugs can't team up. They're only in it for themselves. Here we are. Second treasure on this sub-level. And bread bug defeated too. Ah, the white goodness. I think I've actually tried one of those cakes in real life. They are actually quite nice. It's not their actual names, I forget their actual names. But basically it's this little cake with a little bit of cream in the top, covered in a layer of icing. A very small layer of icing, but it does still have some. And it is actually quite nice. You can have them in a few different flavours. I forget what the white flavour is though. I know there's like chocolate and strawberry versions as well. Oh yeah, this is a level right after. Okay, that's a bad spawn. Anyway, just facing where you spawn in. And those armoured cannon lava in the floor are actually unstunnable. I'm also going to convert more reds into purples. Don't want to lose too many yellows. I've already converted 5 reds into yellows, so ultimately I'm ending off this cave with more yellows than I started with. Still, for completing the piklopedia, I would actually like to get that yellow candy pop bug in there. Also, very bad audio glitch. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. You. Yeah, there's another cannon lava just back there. So I need to be careful. It's a good thing I can point at things in this game. It means I can point out the obvious even more. Okay, let's just use whites for this, since they don't have their reduced attack cost from 3 and 4. Oh, reduced attack power. Even though it may feel like it. Defeated that one. There'll be another one just here. this one's actually pointing away from all of my Pikmin back at base. Also, by the time of this video being released, I will have gone back to uni. Not saying which one, but yeah, just know that uploads may or may not be more or less frequent. Well, may or may not be less frequent. It's usually how these things go. Yeah. I will try and stick to the same schedule, but I don't know if I'll actually manage, because this will be my final year of university. I actually started this YouTube thing as a side project in, well, actually, yeah, kind of as a side project in the summer. And, yeah, so far I've been enjoying it. Which is why I hope to continue, but I know it may not actually be possible. Well, may or may not be possible alongside university work. But right now we have access to both treasures, so I may as well grab both of them and just hope for the best. I think I've defeated every enemy on this floor. This one may be a little bit slower. This treasure. Yeah, I actually might use some of the projects that I've mentioned as a university project, because I haven't even made a start on them. It's quite difficult to create a game on your own, especially one of university standard, just completely on your own. It's usually better to create a team of people to work on it together, as long as the university allows you. But we're going off topic. Back to Pikmin. Wow, it's so zoomed out. I always forget about this one treasure just being incredibly zoomed out. And now we need to find the exit. Exit located. Onto sub-level 6, the bright sub-level. Yeah, only the bull bear took something out. Don't know if any of the dwarves did, but unfortunately I lost 2 purples, so they're going to be a little low on numbers when the time comes. And I need to get rid of these electric gates now. Well, maybe not now, but let's get rid of that. And that gate. And that one. Don't grab hold of it. Purples. Barely got that treasure in time, as long as it doesn't pull the purples into the hole. Ultimately losing more than 5, so I'll have to get an extra candy pot bud's worth of them. Perfect. 1 purple should be strong enough on its own, as long as it doesn't get distracted. Oh, great. Because I used a purple, it grabbed hold of that. All good there. There is still 1 more treasure just over there for it. 108, 110. Here we go. The donut. Not sure what this one's name is. Pink Menace? Or is that a different... I think we may have actually had the Pink Menace earlier. In... well, not this episode, but the previous episode. Giant bread bug's back. It's probably going to turn around in a moment. Ah, it's yellow. I thought that was red for a moment. Let's grab it. Okay, it's below half health. So just 2 hits like that should work. Oh, you got the... Don't shock. Okay, we're all good. Also, don't grab the bread bug until the giant one grabs it. But yeah, none of the... I was going to say fruit. None of the... well, this is... Yes, egg is now a fruit. Yeah, none of the treasures actually went in the bread bug dens. A giant bread bug's on his way back. We've actually broken all of the eggs. And giant bread bug dealt with. Upgrade available. Upgrade actually noticed by the game. Upgrade obtained. As long as they don't all start running off in the direction of all the electricity, we should be good. I actually don't know what the full rubber would have said, yeah? But you can see that the I is actually on the end of the label because of the barcode. And rubbers don't usually actually end like that, curved. They're usually flat on one end. Unless, of course, it's been kind of torn in two. Everyone must have done that in school at some point. Nato just stabbed a bunch of holes in it with a pencil. Anyway, we can just leave now. Doesn't matter about all this electricity, even the stuff near the exit. Because Pikmin in this cutscene are invincible. Including to being crushed. Still, it's unfortunate that we lost 2 purples in that cave. It just means I'm going to have to do an extra run-through of one of the later caves. So until we get a specific number, I can keep going. Although I hope I don't have to lose any extras. Okay, let's pull out 1 extra purple. Or put 3 of them away, actually. I'll put 3 of them away. $25 reds again. And 1 more yellow. And now we run. Because we're running low on time in the day. To our second cave of the day. And unlike in Pikmin 4, during this countdown you can actually still go in. Yeah, I left this one purposefully towards the end of the day. Also, yes, the caves are getting longer already, unlike in Pikmin 4, where the majority of them are just like 2-floor caves, maybe 3, with a few exceptions, like the Kingdom of Beasts, or is that... I think it's Kingdom of Beasts in Pikmin 4. The 6th-floor cave with an Empress and an Emperor Bulblax. Oh, an Empress and 2 Emperors on the final floor. Let's just get everything we can. This area is safe. And there we go. Yes. And let's just continue with the whites. Hey, I actually freed them. Didn't lose a single one. Yeah. They've all been obtained. There we go. Let's get the leaf just here. The Love Nugget. Yeah, I knew the name of that one. The tomato. Some of the names are just strange. And I reckon by the end of this cave we may actually have half the debt recovered. 4,859 Pokos. Okay, sub-level 2. The frog floor. Right, we need purples and reds to deal with this. Everything's off in this direction. So let's deal with the fire geysers first. Then we can deal with the yellow lollipops that are underground for some reason. I think it'd be the white ones. Or the ones that are just classed as regular. A little bit off target there. Jump towards us. Crushed. And lost a flower. Great. We have a second target just here. Dealt with. Okay, let's deal with these fiery dweevils next. Unless, of course, one of them picks up the body and it's fine. But these two are in the way of this treasure. And I might as well grab that nectar. And use the digging speed of purples. Because purples are actually the best at digging in this game. You'd think it'd be whites, but nope. It's the purples. Right, let's have them just kind of on this wall. As the whites go in and take all of, well, everything back. 5 on that. 8 on that. 8 on that. Throw an extra one there. It's all fine. Doesn't matter what makes it back, as long as we get a decent amount of stuff. And all the treasures. Every treasure counts for 100%. But for 100% we don't actually need all of the enemies. We don't even need to bring them back, just defeat them is good enough. Unlike in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, where the piklopedia is actually dependent on us bringing things back, with the exception of the enemies that can't, like the, well, Plasm Wraith, because the game just ends, as well as the Longlegs families. Longlegs family. Right, let's just continue. All treasure tasks were called off, or carrying tasks rather, since all the treasure had been obtained, as indicated by the treasure gauge. Which is actually being blocked by, for me, partially. As well as the colour of Pikmin that I have selected. Egg. It's a trap. Great. Stunned. There we go. Perfect. This is, I believe, the electric floor. Yes, it is. This is all fine, except for that snitch bug that's just off to the right there. You can see his shadow. I know it's there. Dealt with. More eggs. Another egg. Bit close there. Oh, I don't want a white with me. this game, surprisingly, one of the best ways to deal with sub-levels is separation of colours. There we go. A single anode beetle can't really do much. Oh, Mitites. It's just nectar. You don't really get anything better from them. Though I do have one leaf Yellow Pikmin. Also, there should be a treasure on this sub-level that is fully buried, so we do need the whites for that. Snitchbug dealt with, Anode Beetle needs to be dealt with. I think the Anode Beetles are actually slightly larger in this game compared to the fourth one. They only ever appear like once in story mode, or in one group. They do also appear in, I think, a single challenge, well, Dandori challenge. So, not at all that common. Okay, Louis can just... grab the whites. Grab some nectar for that one that's missing. Let's, oh, there we go. And we need to figure out where this treasure is. Just there. They should be fine. And we can make our way to the next floor. Let's make sure everyone else has flowers as well. The nectar swarm. At the moment things are fine. Later on, bomb rocks are going to start falling from the ceiling. And, yeah. Things are going to start ramping up in difficulty. But now, this is one of the early game caves. Wait, there's another treasure. Where is it? Oh, it's back in the starting area. Oh, Queen Candy Pop Bud. Well, I don't need that just yet. Oh, right here. I guess I never actually checked behind this wall. Didn't even notice it was here. Let's clean this up then. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't immediately leave. Just having everyone digging is faster than just the purples. Just got 70 Pikmin here. Yeah, even when an anode beetle sparks, like it'll do here just now, that electricity doesn't actually count as a hazard. So you're fine to throw any Pikmin type onto it while it's doing that, just be careful if there are other anode beetles around, because if it connects with another one, then it becomes a hazard. To the next floor. Sub-level 4. Another fire sub-level. And this one has water dumples on it too, if I remember correctly. Anyway, there's an egg back here. I need to break any and all eggs. Simply for any bitter spray. Because I really don't want to have to harvest too much of that stuff above ground. Oh, that's a white candy pop bud. We don't need more than 30. Another egg behind a fire geyser. Break it open. More Mitites. I'm pretty sure purples also have the the ability of, well, fear resistance. Which makes them even better at the Emperor Bullblacks. I'm not sure if that was changed in Pikmin 4. Since 3 didn't really have fear or purples. It would have if the Emperor Bullblacks made it into the final game, since it was left over. And Hermit Chromad. There we go. That's one out of the way. There's several of them on this sub-level. Nothing in the pipe. Now the reds. Oh, I suppose I could grab everyone, actually. Hang on, there's 2 Pikmin missing. 15, 83, 84, 85. Oh yeah, white candy poplar just there. Saw the wall, didn't remember what was behind it. Yeah, everyone can approach further. Camera behind me again. You can actually use the camera to your advantage as well, since enemies that aren't on screen don't exist. For the most part. Usually if a Pikmin is close to it, it activates. However, the range is so small that it's hardly even a thing, really. Purples for another Hermit Chromad, just there. And I believe this one should give us a treasure. Yes, it does. Defeat the water dump hole. Defeat this wall. Use our whites. 5 on that, 10 on that. Continue with the wall. And the moment this goes down, have every purple doing something different, and just the whites on this one treasure that's back here. Yeah, the sweets really aren't worth all that much. The sweets and chocolates. Yes, I call them sweets. Again, British. They're the same thing as what Americans call candy. Really, sometimes they're interchangeable. And candy is even used as part of cotton candy, or candy floss here. And there is one more treasure to get back. There it is. The picture of a dog. The time capsule. True time capsule. Deeper we go. Sub-level 5, the final one. This floor has 2 treasures on it. Oh wait, hang on. It also has something else that's useful. Need just the purples. Not that one. This one. Flint beetle. Any of these flint beetles are useful. Even the doodlebug. Especially the doodlebug. Because of the sprays. Duplication. grab the yellows. Head in here. Let this drop down. Spicy up our yellows. And just keep throwing. Easy. 5 more in there. Okay, I've never really experienced that glitch before. Yeah, if you've seen any of the Pikmin 2 playthrough, the key would have been in the centre of the screen there. But we got it to move. I've done the same thing with Louie in the final boss fight. Oops, did I spoil the game? It doesn't really matter. You guys have probably already seen it 100 times at this point, with the popularity of Pikmin skyrocketing. Still, if you're watching somebody play it for the first time, then they won't give spoilers, but by this point, you know I've already been through all of the Pikmin games, except for Pikmin Bloom and Adventure. Actually, no, I have been through Adventure before. I've played through the entire game. Being one of the 5 people who owned a Wii U, yeah, Nintendo Land was one of the games I actually got every collectible on, though I didn't exactly perfect everything. Either way, there's both of our treasures on this floor. So yes, I did actually complete Pikmin Adventure fully. Some of the 2-player minigames, actually no, I don't think I got all the stamps. I definitely didn't get all the stamps for the 2-player games. But the stamps that I did get, they were actually pretty useful. Or fun to get, I should say. Not really useful. Stamps do nothing. But I got all the collectibles for the game, and yeah. Either way, that is the end of this area. I'll show you where we still have stuff to do. So, just beyond that wall, there is one treasure just there, fully buried. One treasure just there, fully buried. Although that one we're going to need to clear all the water from this section by unblocking a cave that's just there, behind an electric fence, over a bridge. Although, actually, that bridge is completely optional. You can just throw a blue Pikmin down there, and it'll open up the cave and lowering all the water, allowing us to get yellows there. There's also the back half of the stage, so there's a treasure back there. I think there's a bottle cap in this version. A large treasure back there. I forget exactly what that is. I think it might be a large nut. Not that one. Not that kind. The nuts and bolts kind. I know it's not a bolt. There it is. That little square there. If you know, you know. But we've completed the most we possibly can right now, apart from knocking down a couple of electric fences. So there's that one back there, and the other one that's blocking the bottle cap that I mentioned. That'll be it for today. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do a second day, because I made this one so long. But we did actually get the yellows. And, of course, that means that we're able to get the blues in the next episode. Ooh, that's a bad audio glitch again. Not sure why it does that, but it's just a quirk of playing on original hardware. And yes, I did in fact forget to say it at the beginning of the episode. But I did remember right at the end. Still, those 10 reds that went down, they weren't deaths. They were just conversions. Though I did in fact lose an extra 3 Pikmin today. And I'm sure that will go exponentially higher and higher as the game progresses. However, I do aim to keep the rest of those at 0. Since I know the layouts of the above ground areas, and below ground I have a general sense of what to do. Still, half the debt in 4 in-game days. Now that is pretty good. Anyway, I have been Luke, playing Pikmin 2 on original hardware. Well, the new Play Control version at least. Well, not so new these days. Still, I'm signing out.